it's Justine. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I feel a little bit nervous saying this, but I think I'm making a return to YouTube. And if it's a welcome back, I'm amazed that you are here because the last time I posted a video was over 2 years ago, pushing 3 years ago. YouTube hasn't been something that has been like a huge part of my life for many years now, but I kind of feel called to it. I kind of feel like it's time for me to return. Basically, this is a reintroduction or an introduction, and I want to talk a little bit about what you can expect from my channel. And yeah, I want to be more consistent with posting, and I have a lot of video ideas churning that are a little bit different from what I posted previously. So I'll get into it now. I was kind of taking a bit of it wasn't necessarily a hiatus. It wasn't even really an intentional break from YouTube, but I was just finding myself so pulled to do different things that I have really enjoyed. So it wasn't I need to leave YouTube sort of situation. I need to leave content creation. It was more other cool things are taking up my time, and I just want to focus on what feels right at the moment. For the last 3 years, I have been fully self-employed. I've been pretty much a full-time artist, which is so awesome, but I was pouring a lot of my energy into that, and I still am, but working for myself completely has allowed myself to have more time to think about what I want to do. And yeah, like I said, I'm feeling called to making some stuff for the YouTube. This year and the year prior, I was really feeling like a Saturn returns sort of energy. I didn't even know what Saturn returns was until after I had already started feeling these feelings. But I basically just really felt called to things that interested me in my adolescence and my early adulthood, really wanting to revisit a lot of interests and hobbies that I had 10 years ago. 7 to 10 years ago, I was really interested into photography. I was really interested in video making. And I've still been expressing myself in other artistic and visually artistic ways, like tattooing, like illustration. And yeah, I just kind of felt like I wanted to return to that. And I've also been reading a lot more, which has been really nice. It just kind of felt like a time to return to a past version of myself. And things are always ebbing and flowing and changing, and I'm happy to be able to do what feels right in the moment. I was talking to my friend last year, and she asked me if I would ever want to like return to YouTube or start doing more like social media. And a year ago, I didn't really see what I could do with it, because I didn't really want to be an influencer necessarily in the respect of selling products to an audience necessarily. And I even told her, like, I'm using cornstarch for my face powder and for my dry shampoo. Like, I don't know if that's something that people really want to hear about. And I'm using the same products that I've had for years, like the Naked 2 palette. Shout out to the Naked 2 palette. But lately I've been seeing a lot more content about underconsumption and normalizing what realistic consumption habits are. So I would love to talk more about that, and I do have a video planned talking about underconsumption, regular consumption, as well as how I like to be sustainable in my day-to-day life. But recently I was mostly inspired to get back into YouTube a couple of months ago, because I was visiting my cousins in Toronto, and one of my cousins has been really working on building his YouTube channel. So we were talking about it, and I was expressing some of the things that I just mentioned in terms of I don't feel like I'm an influencer myself. And he basically just said, like, you don't have to do that type of content anymore. There's so many other things that you can talk about. And that really just got the wheels turning in my head of what I want this channel to look like. And yeah, so some of the things that I would love to talk about on this channel are my artistic process. So I'd love to make some how-to videos on how I, for example, make prints or greeting cards at home, as well as maybe some like get ready with me's for a day of tattooing or a day of an art show opening, which I do have an art show opening in a couple of weeks. I would also like to do some fashion and beauty related things as well. You also may have noticed that my hair is back to natural color. So I've been growing out my natural brown hair again. It's been really nice to not really have to think about my hair that much, even though hair was such a big part of this channel as well. I do love creative expression, but I found that having my natural hair color again has allowed me to be a little bit more expressive in terms of my clothing. So I'd love to make some videos about how I style certain things now, and I've been having a bit more fun wearing different colors, whereas when I was blonde and other colors, I felt like I tended to wear black a lot more. So yeah, I'd like to do some styling videos and a little bit of lifestyle, maybe a little bit more music. It's gonna be a melange of things, but I hope you enjoy. If any of those things sound good to me, I hope that you will follow along on the journey. I hope to be posting every 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, let's say. But definitely a lot more frequently than I was posting, which was, the last one was almost 3 years ago. So yeah, this is my reintroduction. Nice to meet you or see you again, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.